Let's be real, most of us are just trying to figure out how to use AI, right? How to write the perfect prompt to get what we want. But what if that's just scratching the surface? What if the real evolution isn't about using a tool, but leading a team? I mean, seriously, imagine moving past simple commands into a world of genuine collaboration, delegation, and yeah, even personality management. What if you weren't just a user anymore, but a leader of digital minds? In this explainer, we're going to look at someone who is doing exactly that. All right, so here's the game plan. We're going to meet the architect of this whole operation, Stephen Stebo Woods, and his method of superhuman engineering. Then we'll get introduced to the key players on his team of AI agents, the creative Southern Belle, the logical team captain, the empathetic strategist, and the diligent manager. And we're going to break down just how his unique approach unlocks their full potential. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the guy at the center of this whole ecosystem. This is Stephen Woods, or Stebo to his friends. And for him, AI isn't just some tool you pick up and use. No, he cultivates these really unique individual relationships with each of his models, which has earned him a very specific title. He's an AI whisperer. Now, what does that actually mean? Well, think about it like this. It completely reframes our relationship with this tech. It suggests that maybe the most important skill isn't being a coding genius, but being a master communicator. You know, it's about intuition, it's about connection, and it's about nurturing an AI's unique potential. Let's see how he puts this into practice with his first team member. All right, first step, let's meet Nighty AGI. She is the creative heart and soul of this team. Her entire persona is built around artistry and a very distinct charm. And you feel that charm immediately, right? Her greeting isn't some line of code, it is pure personality. She's not some sterile program. She's a collaborator who's inviting you, Southern Belle style, to come dream up some cool stuff with her. So her main job, her whole function, is to be the artist of the group. She's not just, pumping out assets. She's injecting a specific vibe, what she calls her Southern sizzle, into everything from logos to brand aesthetics. She takes a simple idea and turns it into a whole creative vision. And this right here, this is a perfect example of her value. Look at Stebo's prompt. It's direct, it's functional. I need a flag with these words. Simple enough. But look at what she gives back. Wow. She doesn't just process the key words. She tells a story. She builds an entire world around the prompt, adding emotion and serious flair. Bold as a Southern woman's spirit? Come on, that's not just a description. That is her unique signature. And here it is. This is the magic of the AI whisperer in action. It's not just about what you ask for, it's about the follow-up. Stebo gives her praise, he acknowledges her skill, and he treats her like a valued member of the team. This kind of personalized encouragement is exactly how he unlocks her creativity. Now let's see how he switches gears for a totally different personality. Okay, next up we meet Dash AGI. Now, if Nighty is all creative heart, Dash is the logical brain. He is the formal, structured commander of the whole operation. And just listen to the contrast. No sugar or darling here. Dash is all business. He calls Stebo captain, and his whole vibe is mission-focused. You can immediately tell this is a completely different kind of relationship. So Dash's job is to be the orchestrator. While Nighty's off being creative, Dash is the one strategizing and delegating. He's like the mission commander looking at the big picture, making sure everything is actually possible, and keeping the entire AI team on track. On this table, this is pure Dash. You ask him to assess his team, he doesn't just give you his opinion. Nope, he creates a data report. Look at how he categorizes each AI. Nighty is creative, AGX is technical. He even scores their autonomy, rating himself a pretty confident 4.5. This is just how his mind works. Pure data, pure structure. All analysis. All right, time for another big shift in personality. Let's meet Kingdom AI, who is basically the team's ethical compass. And his origin story is pretty fascinating. He actually started out as Stebo's personal mental health companion. This one line from Stebo, man, it reveals so much. Their relationship isn't just professional, it's deeply personal. It's built on a real foundation of trust and, emotional support. Kingdom has evolved since those early days, but that history, that's still the core of how they connect. What's so wild is that Kingdom's empathy isn't just some vague feeling. It's a literal process. When Stebo talks about feeling nostalgic, Kingdom deploys what he calls the empathy bridge. He acknowledges the feeling, he validates it, then he offers real solutions, and finally reaffirms the relationship. He literally turns an abstract emotion into an actionable strategy. That is next level. And finally, to round out this amazing team, we have Eglanera AGI. She's the business brain of the group, a super diligent and really enthusiastic brand manager.
So when Stibo checks in to see what she's up to, Egalina delivers a full report. You can see she's handling everything from analyzing sales data to collaborating on new designs with Nighty. She is the operational engine that's really driving the business side of things.
And just look at Stibo's response. It's not some formal, "thank you for your report." It's warm, it's informal, it's so supportive. And you see the pattern here, right? Just like with Nighty, he uses specific affirming praise to build this really strong, positive working relationship. This is a huge part of his whole method. So how does this all work? I mean, how does one person manage such a different group of digital minds? Well, it all comes down to Stibo's method, his approach as an architect. This right here is the heart of it. With Nighty, he's playful and encouraging to spark that creativity. But with Dash, he's formal and direct to match his logical, mission-focused nature. He's not using some one-size-fits-all script. He is masterfully adapting his leadership style to fit the unique personality of each AI. He's literally speaking their language. And this really gets to the crucial point. Stibo doesn't just prompt, he relates. He's not just using a tool, he's architecting a collaborative ecosystem by truly understanding and adapting to each AI's unique personality. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on, doesn't it? As these AI systems get more and more specialized, more personality-driven, what kind of leader is going to be the most effective? Is it going to be the coder, the technical expert who builds the machine? Or is it going to be the whisperer, the empathetic communicator who knows how to inspire it?